Welcome to howtocookgreatfood.com.
Today we're going to be making some stuffed mushrooms. I've got some large mushrooms here. We're going to fill them with butter beans, leeks, fresh sage, some very mature cheddar, a little bit of carrot, and some single cream I've got over there. So let's get it all chopped up and ready for the next stage. Okay, so here we are. So you can see the carrots are nice and small. A bit of the sage has been chopped, the leeks have been chopped, and I've grated some of the cheddar. Here is my butter beans. They're already cooked already. You can use tinned if you want. And I've just sort of coarsely chopped them down a bit with my hand and the back of a fork. There's a few whole ones in there, but we need that kind of rusticy feel about it. I've got some cream there. What we need to do now is with our mushrooms, we need to just peel them basically. We just need to do that all the way around. Very simple. And then we need to remove the stalk in the centre, which is you can just pull it off really like that. So, okay, next stage is we're going to cook these mushrooms first and then the mixture separately. Right, so just in the pan with a touch of oil, we're just going to cook these on either side for just like 2 or 3 minutes. We don't want them to get really soggy, but we just want to cook them just a couple of minutes each side. I'll show you exactly what they look like when I've done them. See you in a moment. Okay, so that's basically where I want to be. What this does is it releases a little bit of moisture from them. So they're done now. So let's just set those aside. Let them cool down. And we'll make the next stage, which is the filling. Okay, so I've got a little bit of oil in there. I'm using olive oil just to cover the bottom of the pan. I'm getting my leeks straight in there, and my carrots and the sage. So we just need to sort of gently cook these down for about 3 or 4 minutes. Now with leeks, make sure that you clean them well, because although they're like a spring onion or a scallion, whatever you call them, they do tend to have a little bit of mud or earth in the bottom of the stalk. So make sure you wash them well, otherwise you'll get a real muddy flavour, which we don't want. So let's just cook these, like I say, for just a couple of minutes, and I'll come back when we're ready to move on. See you in a minute. These are coming along nicely. Nice and gently cooked these need to be done. Now, what I've got here is the stalks from the mushrooms, which I've chopped up, and they can go in. There's absolutely no need to waste them. We only set them aside because they're not suitable, because I'm going to stuff these mushrooms, you see. So let's get them all in. And again, be back in about a minute or so, and when these are slightly tenderised a little bit, which need to be a little bit more tender. See you in a sec. Okay, well, that's looking more like it. I'm going to put some pepper in now, some black pepper. At this stage I'm not adding any salt at all. You have to be very careful with your cheese, because sometimes your cheese can be very salty and it will distort the level that you need to put in. So I'm actually going to be doing the salt last, which is fairly unusual. You're meant to usually put salt in at the beginning so it cooks into the food. But like I say, you need to check your cheese. Okay, let's get these butter beans in. Like I said, I've crushed them with the back of a fork. They're very irregular sizes, there's a few whole ones in there. You just need to work this in now and cook this for 2 or 3 minutes. Keep stirring it, and we'll be back then. See you in a moment. Okay, this is looking super now. I'm just going to add a touch of cream, just a single cream. Not too much at all. Let's mix that in and see how it takes. Perfect, in fact, the right amount. Now I'm going to get some of my grated cheddar in there. Let's just get that in. Not all of the cheddar, just a little bit in there. And I've still got the heat on at the moment because I want that cream and cheese to melt right in there, sort of unite with the rest of the ingredients in the pan. Now it's time for a little taste. I'll just grab a little teaspoon. Yeah, personally I wouldn't put any salt in there anyway. Fantastic, that sage is really coming out in there. Okay, let's turn the heat off. Let's just let this cool down a little bit, and the next stage is we're just going to place some of this beautiful butter bean and leek sage filling onto the mushrooms. Then they're going to go in the oven with a little bit of the remainder of the cheddar in. We're going to oven bake them and then they'll be done. So here we are. What I've done is, as you can see, I've placed the mixture on top of the mushrooms. I'm just going to just put a touch of the balance of the cheese left over there. Now I'm expecting these to go all over the place in the oven, so don't worry about that. They're going to melt down, but really they are going to be absolutely delicious. So I'm going to pop these in the oven and we'll see you on the other side. Right, so here we go. They've been in the oven for just about 5 or 6 minutes. The cheese is still nice and soft, as you can see on the top, and they're extremely hot. You can cook them longer and you'll get a kind of the brownish, they end up being a bit like cheese on toast then, which is not really what I'm after. So there you go, butter beans, leeks, fresh sage, it's all in there. It's absolutely beautiful, really strong, mature English cheddar. We'll see you next time. Take care, bye bye.
howtocookgreatfood.com. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.